Evanston down at the backside on the 10-foot line, and Evanston gets the point.
It's time for Red Devil Volleyball.
Freeland with the attack on the left side finds room on the right corner, and now Evanston takes the lead 9-8.
The girls of Evanston are back to start a truly memorable season, once again led by Coach Tara Lawler.
Deflected up by Finch, set Strauss, left side, Heiser, blocked by Evanston, down! Stacia Barker again with the block.
With eyes set on a state tournament run, the Red Devils will battle some of the best the Cowboy State has to offer.
Taryn Hope finds room on the far side and 10-foot line.
Catch all the action on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog and live video online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil Volleyball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham, Westar Printing, T-Bar S Body Shop, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Hoover Chiropractic, Mountain West Business Solutions, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Jen's Life Photography, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On In Casper, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear River Dental, Plains Tire, Uinta County School District Number 1, Ellingford Brothers, and by Freeway Tire. And now, Red Devil Volleyball fans, sit back and relax and get ready to scream for your team as we head to the arena to join the play-by-play voice of your Evanston Red Devils, ELAN OLLIFF.
Welcome, Red Devil Volleyball fans, to Red Devil Gymnasium for the second and final day of the 2020 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. ELAN OLLIFF here alongside Caden Fry. Now, Caden is joining me as part of a senior project. Looking at broadcasting is something that he may want to go into. Caden, we had two great games on Thursday. Of course, the 3-set victory over Green River, and then an absolute masterpiece by the Red Devils, beating Star Valley for the third time this season in 4 sets.
Yeah, them were two great games played by the girls, and on both games they came out and just worked really hard, and I think they'll do the same today against Casper. So the same thing, they got to come out, do the same things, and we'll be just fine.
The Evanston Red Devils taking on the Natrona Valley Phillies out of Casper. They come to us from the Oil City after finishing second in the Northwest Quadrant to Rock Springs. It's the semifinals of the 2020 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. We are about 13 minutes away from the first serve. When we come back, we're going to set the scene on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. The Evanston Red Devils getting ready to take on the Northwest number 2 Natrona County Phillies. Let's start with the scene set. Natrona comes in as the number 2 in the Northwest after losing their quadrant final game to Rock Springs. 3 straight sets. Rock Springs, though, the number 4 team on the newest Coaches in Media poll on YO Preps. Natrona comes in with a 12-8 overall record, 4-2 overall. However, one of those 8 losses is to Evanston in Casper. The Evanston Red Devils, after finally winning the Southwest Quadrant, beating Star Valley for the 3rd time this season in 4 sets, come in with a 14-7-1 record with a perfect 6-0 conference record. And really, when now you throw out conference and look at teams in the West, Evanston has only lost to 1 team in the West. It was a 5-set match, and hopefully we'll get a rematch of that a little bit later against Rock Springs. Elan Off and Caden Fry bringing you the action live from Red Devil Gymnasium. 10 minutes till first serve. Real quick, what are you most excited for, Caden Fry?
Well, I'm just glad that these girls got the first seed in the Southwest, and it's really excited for the girls. So it'll be fun to watch them play against the Natrona Phillies, and they'll have to come out and do the same things they did against Star Valley and all work together, all do their part. It'll be exciting to watch here at EHS Gymnasium.
Here's the bracket. Evanston plays Natrona in the first game of the day. Then after this, Rock Springs and Star Valley will play. Winners will play for a region title at 4:30. Losers will play for the 3rd place seed at 3 o'clock. Of course, Evanston hoping to punch their ticket for a region title game. 10 minutes till the first serve. When we come back, we're going to have Coach Tara Lawler on a First Make of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit MyLocalRadio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District No. 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by Jen's Life Photography. Local photography, whether it's family portraits or senior pictures, capture the moment with Jen's Life Photography. An Evanston local with a Utah number, 801-289-6161. And by Freeway Tire. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service, and great prices come together. Call Freeway Tire at 307-789-8632.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep.
In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by T-Bar S Body Shop. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call 307-789-2639. And by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Joining us now, we have Red Devil volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, that is the biggest smile I've seen on your face after a game all year. Talk to us about it.
That was great. We raised the bar after the first set, and we won. And then Star Valley battled back and kind of took it to us in set two. It wasn't about skills anymore. I think it was just about heart and how much they wanted it, and that they've worked so hard and they get along so well. It's like, you guys can do so much more, so raise the bar. And I think we played some good volleyball. We did some good things that we have yet to do in games. We see it in practice, but we were able to link up some great plays. We raised the bar for our team, but individually, girls were doing things that they haven't done on a regular basis, and tonight they started doing it where it was becoming an expectation.
What girls really stood out to you tonight?
I'll say Taylor on her defense. I haven't seen that kind of defense from her all season, and we told her they're going to burn us right there. We know it. They're big, high jumpers. They're hitters. But if it's not there, they're going to tip, and they can push. It's kind of, she's got to be in no man's land ready to come and cover the tip, or be able to move back super fast and cover the deep ball. And then we also added to her tonight, you also have to take that center kind of donut ball. And she handled it just great. So I was proud of her serving. I think her defense was great. And being a setter, she did a great job setting the ball.
Absolutely. And what can you say about your hitters? You got Emily Freeland, Taryn Holt, who is really, I remember last year she kind of jumped out a little bit, but this year she has leapt ahead of everybody. What can you say about the work that your hitters have done? Taryn Holt, Emily Freeland, of course, and Stacia Barker.
They're doing a great job, and I'll add Mia Barker tonight.
Yes.
Because she went in strong and solid, and at the end she had some key plays on her own. They're doing the little things, and the set is always varying, like where it might be on the net based off of the type of pass. And our girls are adjusting really well, not only when it's along the net, but when they're pushed back 10, 15 feet off the net, they're able to adjust and doing a nice job.
You also brought in Caitlin DeRue, Cambry Brown, and Abby Rigby off the bench. And, of course, the consistent one, Mackenzie Porter. Your bench, it looks like, to be one of the strengths of your team this late in the season. That is a huge advantage for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, basically with our setters running a 6-2, both are starters. Both setters are starters. It's just simply on the rotation that we start at. Abby had some really nice plays. We worked on some things this week, and as soon as a couple of plays happened, she looked at me and she's like, "We worked on that." And I was like, "I know." So they did a great job. But Caitlin came in. Cambry's doing a good job, but Caitlin Drew came in. And kind of the first looks we've had since she came in on Jackson for us, but they're doing a nice job in that left back position. So overall, a really great team effort. And I will say, I know that Rose mentioned it, but we have the best managers in the state.
Yep.
2 seniors that have been with us for 4 years, and really proud of just the whole program. Just super excited.
That's, of course, Allie Pace and Cora Hatch, who like you said, they've been with you for years. This is their last ride with you guys, and it's turning out to be quite the memorable one. You guys already punched your ticket for Casper this afternoon, and now you guys beat Star Valley for the third time this season. I don't think that's happened in a long time.
No.
And
I've
now
been here 20 years, and I don't know since we started playing Star Valley when they left 3A and came to 4A, and then they jumped back down to 3 and then came back up to 4A. But I don't think we've ever swept all three, so it feels good. This one, tomorrow's practice will be fun.
And then looking at now, you guys officially have the Southwest. Is that a bit of a relief off of your guys' shoulders? I mean, you had the best regular season, and on any other year, you would have had the #1 seed in the Southwest already. Is it a big relief to actually officially have the Southwest now?
It feels good, but really more is just knowing we raised the bar.
Sorry, we're going to have to interrupt and end that interview with Coach Lawler early. We are about 40 seconds away from the national anthem starting, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will have the first serve and, of course, the starting lineups brought to you by Farmers Insurance, the Jeff Piper Agency, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper. As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
It is time for the semifinal match of the 4A West 2020 tournament, regional tournament between the Evanston Red Devils and the Natrona County Phillies. Elan Olive here alongside Caden Fry as we get ready to go through our starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Insurance, the Jeff Piper Agency. As the Evanston Red Devils are in their navy blue uniforms with the red outline, white lettering, Evanston across the chest. Natrona in their black uniforms with orange lettering. Right now, they're announcing the starting lineup for Natrona County. As we have it now. So, the starting lineup for the Natrona County Phillies. Again, your starting lineup is brought to you by Jeff Piper, our Farmers Insurance to the Jeff Piper Agency. The libero will be number 3, a junior, Aaron Wiebel. Number 6, a sophomore, Megan Hagar. Number 10, a senior, Emily McComey. Number 13, a senior, Ruby Salazar. Number 14, a senior, Quincy Morin. Number 21, a junior, Tamarin Blom. And number 35, a junior, Alicia Lane. For the Evanston Red Devils, number 3, a junior, Stacia Barker. Number 7, a junior, Mia Barker. Number 11, a junior, Emily Freeland. Number 15, a senior, Taryn Holtz. Number 18, a senior, Taylor Peterson. Number 19, a junior, Abby Rigby. And number 36, the white jersey libero, a junior, Bailey Critchfield. So all of the starters for Evanston, with the exception of Holt and Peterson juniors. Caden Fry, that speaks volumes to the talent that this Evanston Red Devils squad will have, not just this year, but next year as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a great group of girls next year, too. You have two good seniors, right? Holt and Peterson are the seniors. And then, obviously, your 2 managers, Cora Hatch and Allie Pace. So next year, you're going to have a good group of girls.
Absolutely, as we are ready to get started. Evanston versus Natrona for a West 2020 regional semifinal. Winner goes to the championship matchup of the region. The loser will play for 3rd place at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Evanston on the left side of the net with the Natrona County Phillies on the right side of the nets. Student section out in full force on a Saturday afternoon as Evanston gets ready to take on Natrona County. We're underway. Quincy Morin will serve for the Phillies. First touch, Freeland in the back row. Peterson setting up Stacia Barker, left side. That one at the 10-foot line. Great dive there by Morin. Sent back over by Natrona County, and that one goes outside the square. Red Devils with an early 1-0 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 1, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball. Cross attack from the right side by Alicia Lane ties it up for Natrona County, and it's 1-1.
Kaylin DeRue to check in for Mia Barker. She'll go out there with Stacia Barker, Taylor Peterson, Abby Rigby, your white libero, Bailey Critchfield, and Emily Freeland.
Emily Robinson, number 2, the senior for Natrona County. First touch, Critchfield in the back row for Evanston. Right side, Emily goes Stacia Barker into the Natrona County block and out of bounds. Red Devils take a 2-1 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Set 1 brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Get all of the info on this important project at Facebook. Evanston Community Fieldhouse as the white jersey libero Bailey Critchfield serves. Received in the back row by Wiebel. Right side attack from Natrona County. Deflected out of bounds by Evanston. Great hit by Megan Hagar to tie it up. Last time these two teams played, Natrona County took the first set 26-24. Then Evanston took the next 3, 25-15, 25-14, 25-15. Served by Aaron Wiebel, the libero. First touch, Critchfield in the back row. Peterson keeps it alive to Holt, who clears it over the net from the back row. Right side attack from Natrona County. Light hit from Tamarin Blom on the right side. Drops it down in front of the 10-foot stripe, and Natrona County gets their first lead of the match. 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board with junior libero Aaron Weeble to serve. First touch, Critchfield, that's DeRue in the back row. Pass by Peterson back to Caitlin DeRue, who clears it over the net. Right side attack from Natrona County, off the Evanston block, then deflected into the stands. Red Devils tied up at 3. It'll now be Mackenzie Porter to serve for the Evanston Red Devils as Abby Rigby takes a seat. Served by Porter, first touch in the back row for Natrona County. Dead center attack, drop that one down on the line. Great attack there from Megan Hagar again, and Natrona County takes a 4-3 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. It'll now be up for Anna Fink, the senior, to serve for the Phillies. That one goes into the net, and the Red Devils get that tying point right back. Emily Freeland, one of the young leaders on this team, to serve. The junior bounces it around with both hands on the far corner and sends a line drive serve at the back row, far side. Setting up a center attack from Natrona County, drops it on the near line. Another one for Tamarin Blom. 5-4 Phillies. It'll be Megan Hagar, who's gotten a couple kills in this first set, to serve for Natrona County. Critchfield, first touch in the back row. Porter passes Emily Freeland. She sends it over the top of the back row. It goes off of the fingertips of Tamarin Blom at the net and now across the back line. Red Devils tied up. No one is giving an inch in this first set. Taryn Holt to serve. They need a run. First touch, back row for the libero. Right side attack by Blom, blocked by Evanston. Overpass to Stacia Barker. Diving dig at the row by Natrona County. Not enough as Evanston is going to get the point. They don't clear it. And the Red Devils with a 6-5 lead. Holt to serve again. First touch, back row, right side by McComey. She gets an attack, and that one drops down in the near corner. Erin McComey for the Natrona County Phillies. So used to saying Star Valley. It'll be a serve from Tamarin Blom, number 21 for Natrona County. The junior puts it right at Critchfield in the back row, near side. Porter cross sets over to Stacia Barker, standing on the 10-foot stripe, sends it over the net. Here comes another attack. This time it's going to be McComey. Great dig by Critchfield, back row. Dump set by Porter, trying to find the back line, but it's too long, too strong. And Natrona takes a 7-6 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Serve again by McComey. First touch, Barker in the back row. Stacia can't square up that hit. It rolls off of her arms awkwardly and goes to the ground. Natrona with an 8-6 lead. 3-0 run for Natrona County. Tamarin Blom serves for the Phillies. Peterson and Porter pass it over to Mia Barker, clears it over the net. Right side attack from Natrona, bopped up by Freeland, back row, far side. Mia Barker dump sets over the net, and now Natrona County will get an attack left side. And great dig by Porter to keep it alive at the 10-foot stripe. Cleared over the net by Peterson. Set dead center. Salazar tries to go over the Evanston block and finds room on the near sideline, but it's too long, too strong. Red Devils cut the gap to 1, and now we'll see Taylor Peterson serve for Evanston. 8-7 Natrona on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 1. Peterson, first touch, back row by Morin. Right side attack, great dig by Critchfield in the back row for Evanston. Stacia Barker sends it over the net on the second hit. Here comes another one from McComey. That one tried to find room in the near corner, but another strong hit from Natrona costs them the point, and it's tied at 8. Taylor Peterson to serve. The senior puts a line drive in the back corner, bopped up there by Hagar. Right side attack by Salazar, deflected up by Mia Barker. Dump set by Peterson, looking for room in the far corner. Natrona County's able to counter it. They send it over the net. Left side, Mia Barker. That one almost an overpass on a diving dig. Evanston gets the point. Double hit on Natrona, and it is 9-8 Red Devils. Peterson to serve again. In the back row with her is Freeland and Critchfield, and you got the Barkers and Rigby in the front row. First touch, Salazar, backside, deflected up by Lane. Here comes an attack from Blom, and now Evanston gets an attack. Stacia Barker, far corner! 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And the Red Devils on a 4-0 run with a 2-point lead in set one, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse, as Peterson's serve barely goes too long. And Natrona gets the point, 10-9, Red Devils, but the Phillies will serve. It'll be up to Quincy Morin for Natrona County. Line drive at the back row, Freeland goes to Peterson. Cross set over to Stacia Barker, off of the block by Natrona County and down on the 10-foot stripe. Caden Fry, what are you seeing here this morning?
I'm seeing a lot of good effort, good teamwork by the Lady Devils, just like usual.
Mia Barker to serve for Evanston. That one comes off of the libero, Weeble awkwardly. Lane sends it over the net for Natrona. Wow, it was a botched pass, but Rigby's able there to clear it out. And Lane goes into the Evanston block and out of bounds. Natrona cuts the gap to 1. 11-10. And it'll be up to Emily Robinson, the senior, to serve for the Phillies. Just getting started here. Red Devils lead at 11-10 in set one, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. First touch, Brown, she overpasses. Waiting for the duck was Megan Hagar, who goes up and slams it down on the Evanston 10-foot stripe. And it's 11-all. Robinson to serve again for Natrona. Critchfield, dead center, back row, first touch. Peterson, great pass to Freeland, left side. That one goes off of a diving Aaron Weeble and out of bounds. Red Devils take the lead back, and it's 12-11. Set one. Critchfield to serve for Evanston. First touch in the back row by Natrona County. Overpass to Taryn Holt. She sends that one right off of a Natrona County Philly and into the fan section. 13-11 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Bailey Critchfield to serve. Red Devils. And Natrona County overpass. Cambria Brown settles it down. Passes to Emily Freeland. Left side. That one deflected up by Weeble. Robinson deflects it out of bounds. And the third hit's not going to clear the net. Red Devils lead it 14-11 after a 3-0 run. And timeout called by head coach Adrian McNamee. Red Devils lead it 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set one, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
A yes vote for the Fieldhouse Initiative on November 3rd benefits Evanston, plus makes a huge difference in the lives of Evanston High School students. Teams won't have to practice in the snow. They can run on a track instead of through the halls, and with more space, practice times can be adjusted. A yes vote November 3rd gives Evanston a place to host tournaments and other special events that generate revenue for our economy. Vote yes for the Fieldhouse Initiative November 3rd.
Paid for by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse.
The white jersey libero for Evanston on a 3-0 run. That's Bailey Critchfield, and the Red Devils lead it 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. She'll serve again in the front row. You've got Holt, Rigby, and Freeland, with Brown and Peterson joining Critchfield in the back row. First touch, Weeble in the back row. Dump set by Natrona County. Great reaction there from Peterson. Left side, Emily Freeland off of a Natrona County Philly and out of bounds on the far side. Red Devils stretch the run to 4, and it's 15-11 Red Devils. Here in set one, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Critchfield sends one at the right corner, deflected up by Natrona County. Left side attack, Salazar deflected into the stands by an Evanston Red Devil on the far side, and Natrona ends the run at 4, 15-12, and we'll see junior libero in the orange jersey with a black number 3 on the chest, Aaron Weeble. First touch, Brown in the back row. Peterson passes to Emily Freeland. That light hit does not get over the net, causing Taryn Holt to reach out and hit it a fourth time. And it is 15-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. orange jersey libero Aaron Weeble to serve again for Natrona. And that one too long out of the square, and the Red Devils get the point and the serve. 16-13 in set number 1, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. That'll set the stage for junior Mackenzie Porter as Abby Rigby will take a seat. Porter with the line drive serve, nearly an overpass. Right side attack from Blom. Pass back over by Evanston. Blom with the light attack, blocked by Taryn Holt. They're going to give the point to Natrona. They say Holt was in the net. 16-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Red Devils lead by 2. And it'll be Anna Fink, the senior, to serve for Natrona County. Line drive at the back row, Canterbury Brown. Porter, back set over to Emily Freeland. Dropped that one down on the near sideline, and it is 17-14 Red Devils after the point. The only time Evanston played Natrona County in this season. Evanston 1-4. Emily Freeland had 18 kills. We'll see what she is at later after she delivers the serve. It's an ace. It's an ace. It bounces off the back row player for Natrona County and into the stands. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ace for Emily Freeland. Another serve for Freeland, and another one. That one is going to get away from him. A lift called on Natrona County, and it's another point for Emily Freeland. 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout. Natrona County will take it as well. Red Devils lead it. 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 1, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Elan and Caden Fry bringing you the action as the Red Devils lead it 19-14. First time Evanston played Natrona County. Emily Freeland had 18 kills. She's got how many right now, Caden?
She's got 4, and she's got to keep on that track to beat that 18 in 3 sets.
Right side attack by Natrona County after the Freeland serve over past Natrona County. Critchfield digs back row. Left side, Mia Barker. That one bopped up by Robinson. And now Salazar clears it over the net for Natrona County. Porter goes to Taryn Holt. Great shot selection by Holt as she thought about dropping the hammer but goes light, seeing extra space. And Natrona County overpasses it after the Holt attack, and it's out of bounds. Far sideline. Red Devils take a 20-14 lead, a 4-0 run led by Emily Freeland serving. The junior line drive serve deflected up by Natrona County. Left side attack. Salazar tried to go cross court. Great dig by Peterson. Or that's Porter. Left side attack by Mia Barker. Goes into the block. Still on the Evanston side. Cleared over the net by Peterson. One hit return by Natrona County. Left side, Mia Barker for Evanston. Goes off of the block. Dig by Robinson. Back row. Right side attack by Blom for Natrona County. Kept alive by Evanston. Mia Barker clears it over. Got a good volley here. Light hit by Natrona County. Goes off of the net. Another attack from Natrona County. Blocked by Taryn Holt. And she wins the battle at the nets. Taryn Holt drops the point down and ends that great volley. And the Red Devils have the biggest lead that they've had today. A 21-14 7-point lead here in set 1, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Emily Freeland, that's a tape. That one drops over the tape and into the back row on the hardwood. It's the second ace for Emily Freeland. She is having herself a set. 22-14 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 1. That one first touch in the back row by Hagar. Deflected over by Natrona County, and now Evanston will get it attacked left side. Mia Barker, light hit, goes off of the block and drops down on the Red Devil E on the Natrona County side. 23-14, Red Devils with a 9-point lead. Freeland to serve again on a 7-0 run. That one nearly an ace, except Blom was able to pop it up, but they can't clear it on the third hit. Set point for Evanston, 8-0 run. Caden Fry, they have a chance to end it on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just great teamwork and effort by Evanston.
Freeland, first touch back row, right side to Natrona County. Great dive by Porter to keep it alive, but it's barely going to go up and drop down on the hardwood. So Natrona ends the run at 8, and the Red Devils lead by 9, 24-15. It'll be Megan Hagar to serve for Natrona County. First touch, Critchfield back row. Porter jumps at right side. Taryn Holt, light hit. That one's sent over by Blom for Natrona County on one hit. Left side, Mia Barker, great block, kept alive by Critchfield. Taryn Holt drops that one off of the back row. Hagar deflects it out of bounds, and the Red Devils take set number 1, 25-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. They lead it 1-0. We'll be back with set 2, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. After this, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by Jen's Life Photography. Local photography, whether it's family portraits or senior pictures, capture the moment with Jen's Life Photography. An Evanston local with a Utah number, 801-289-6161. And by Freeway Tire. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service, and great prices come together. Call Freeway Tire at 307-789-8632.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. The Evanston Red Devils on top in Natrona County. 1-0 after winning the first set, 25-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set 2 brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. For all the info on this important project, visit Facebook, Evanston Community Fieldhouse. The Red Devils lead it 1-0 thanks to a great performance by Emily Freeland. She currently leads the team with 4 kills. Also Taryn Holt there actually with 4 kills as well. But it'll be Peterson who serves for Evanston to start set 2 as the Red Devils look to take a 2-0 set victory. Getting started here in set 2, they lead 1-0. First touch to Natrona County in the back row, passed over the net by the Phillies. Peterson cross set over to Stacia Barker, pop hit and in the back row, Weeble digs it up. Lane with the light hit, diving dig at the 10-foot stripe by Freeland for Evanston. They return it, the third hit barely clears the net from the back row. Sliding dig by Critchfield at the 10-foot stripe. Mia Barker goes into the block of Natrona County, and they say they block it down on the Evanston side of the court in the square. And the Phillies take a 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Served by Morin. Received by Evanston. Left side, Stacia Barker. Too long, too strong. Tried to find room in the back line, but she put a little too much on it. Wait, Evanston is, no, they just changed the point.
Yep.
Deflected out of bounds by Natrona County.
They had one judge calling it was out, and then the other line judge on our side called a tip from the Phillies. So Mia Barker to serve in the back row with Mia Barker's Bailey Critchfield, Dwight Libero, Taylor Peterson, Rigby, Freeland, and Stacia Barker in the front row.
Mia Barker to serve. First touch by Lane, deflected up. Left side attack from the Natrona Valley Phillies, blocked by Evanston, down on the E logo. So the Red Devils take a 2-1 lead. Mia Barker to serve again. That one into the net, and Natrona ties it up. Caitlin Daru getting ready to come in for Mia Barker. And we'll see Emily Robinson serve for Natrona County. Line drive serve at Daru, back row, set to Peterson. Freeland goes into the block, keeps it alive herself. Passes over to Stacia Barker, who sends it over the net. And now Natrona County with an attack right side by Hagar. For back row, first touch by Daru. Evanston gets blocked, but keep it alive. Overpass, and Evanston deflects the return out of bounds. Natrona County with a 3-2 lead. Emily Robinson will serve again, the senior. Finds Caitlin Daru in the back row of Evanston. Right side, Stacia Barker goes from the near side to the far sideline and drops it down to tie the game up. 3-3. The white jerseyed libero, Bailey Critchfield, to serve.
Taryn Holt to check in to give Stacia Barker a well-deserved break.
And Holt will take her spot in that front row. That's important. That one does not clear the net. Critchfield goes into it. And Natrona with a 4-3 lead. The libero, Erin Weeble, the junior, as she wears the orange jersey, differentiates herself from her teammates who are wearing black. First touch, Bailey Critchfield, back row. Left side, Emily Freeland goes off the block and down on the 10-foot strike. Good block there by Tamarin Blom for Natrona County, and they take a 5-3 lead. Erin Weeble to serve again for the Phillies. That one, it was close. They're going to say it was out, and Evanston is able to cut the gap to 1. 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Mackenzie Porter to serve. The junior sends that one at the back row. First touch was Hagar. Right side attack from Blom. Diving dig by Daru. Returned. Evanston gets the point. They called a Natrona player into the net, and it's tied up. How about that sequence of events? Diving dig by Critchfield after the overpass. Holt sends it over, and they call a Natrona County player in the net. First touch back row after the Porter serve. Blom goes into the Evanston block, kept alive by Daru, sent back over by Freeland, touched by Natrona County. Hagar with a hard attack, deflected up by Daru, going out of bounds to try to track it down was Freeland, but that Daru dig bounced off the ceiling, making it much harder to get than you would think. And it is 6-5 Natrona County with number 8, Anna Fink, to serve. Fink puts it at the back row. Daru goes to her knees to dig it up. Holt sends it over the net, and now hard attack by Hagar. Dropped that one down on the far corner, and it's 7-5 Natrona County. This set's starting to play out similar for Natrona the way the first set did. They jumped down to a big lead jumped out to a small lead in the first set. Evanston came roaring back. We'll see if they can do it again. First touch, Daru, back row. Still in the back row, Critchfield passes it over to Peterson, who just clears it over. A diving dig, overpass to Emily Freeland. Evanston gets called on a lift. 8-5, Natrona County on a 3-0 run right now. Fink to serve again for the Phillies. Timeout, Tara Lawler. Red Devils trail by 3, but lead it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And set 2 brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Evanston took the first set 25-15, but trailed the Natrona County 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set 2, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. A 3-0 run for the Phillies, led by the serving of Anna Fink. Line drive serve at Drew in the back row. Porter passes over to Holt, who sets it over the net. That one goes off of Hagar's fingertips at the front row and drops down around the 10-foot stripe, and the Red Devils end the run at 3, and now we'll see Emily Freeland serve. Last time she was up, it was a 8-0 run with 2 aces by the junior. First touch in the back row by Hagar. Blom with the attack, blocked by Evanston, back on the Natrona County. They go for another attack. Evanston blocks Mia Barker and Taryn Holtz. 8-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Freeland will serve again. Emily bounces it around, and it's over the net. First touch in the back row. Cleared over the net by Yeager. First touch, Critchfield in the back row for Evanston. Left side, Mia Barker goes off of the block of Natrona and down on the Philly side of the court. Tie ball game. They lead at 1-0, Evanston does, after winning the first set 25-15. Freeland, first touch, Weeble in the back row. Right side attack from Hagar, deflected up by Freeland, kept alive by Critchfield, sent over the net by Mia Barker. A diving Aaron Weeble keeps it alive. Left side attack from Hagar. Drops down on the Evanston 10-foot stripe on the near sideline. And Natrona takes the lead 9-8. It'll be Hagar, Megan Hagar, the sophomore, to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter goes to Holt, who just puts the fist over the net. They're going to call Holt into the net, and Natrona takes a 10-8 lead. Megan Hagar to serve again for Natrona. First touch, no. Critchfield was wise. She yelled out at her teammates. They all turned their back to it, and indeed it was out. Holt to serve for the Red Devils. Coach Sarah Lawler gives her the number on where to serve. First touch, back row. Blom passes over to McComey. She sends an attack, diving dig by Freeland. The pass is off target, and both Porter and Stacia try to dive for it, but it drops on their side of the court. 11-9 for Natrona. Tamarin Blom to serve. Light hit at Critchfield in the back row near side. Left side, Stacia Barker, deflected up by Natrona. Lane is going to get
called in the net,
yes. So the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Taylor Peterson to serve. Lane looked like she had a really good attack, and then there was a delayed call from the official on the stand as Peterson's first touch is deflected into the right sideline, and right now Natrona lucky to clear that out. Stacia Barker looking for room in the back line, and Evanston ties it up 11-11. Taylor Peterson to serve again for the Red Devils. She's joined in the back row by Freeland and Critchfield. Front row, you got the Barkers and Rigby. First touch, Hagar in the back row. Right side attack from Natrona. Out of bounds, too long, too strong on the back line, and the Red Devils take a 12-11 lead. Taylor Peterson, the senior, to serve again. First touch, back row for Natrona County. Lane with the attack. Great dig by Peterson to keep it alive in the back row. Sent back over the net by Freeland. Evanston setting the defense. Here comes the slap over the net by McComey. Attack, Mia Barker at the center, and Natrona will get an attack from Lane. Off of the fingertips of Barker, but dug by Peterson, sent back over by Mia Barker. Natrona County, right side attack, McComey drops that one right in front of a diving Bailey Critchfield in the back row, and it's 12-12. Quincy Morin to serve for Natrona County. She's a senior, listed at 5'8". Rainbow serve at the back row, Freeland. Peterson passes to Stacia Barker, left side, deflected up by Hagar. Right side attack from McComey, goes over the Evanston block and drops it right in front of a diving Taylor Peterson on the near sideline around the 10-foot stripe. And Natrona with a 13-12 lead here in set 2. Evanston leads 1-0. Morin serves into the net, and the Red Devils tie it back up. Mia Barker to serve. This Natrona County Phillies squad not letting Evanston get too far ahead. Lane into the Evanston block, but through them as she drops it down on the 10-foot stripe. Natrona with a 14-13 lead. Mia Barker comes out, Cambry Brown comes in. It'll be Emily Robinson. First touch, back row, Cambry Brown. Peterson jump sets over to Freeland. Light hit over the net and sent back over by Natrona County. Dump set, Peterson looking for the back row. Weebly keeps it alive. Another dump set in response from Natrona County. Left side, Emily Freeland off of her palm, looking for room at the 10-foot stripe. Barely cleared over the net on the third hit by Weebly. Another attack from Emily Freeland. She misfires into the net. And the Red Devils give up the point. Natrona Valley with a 15-13 lead. Emily Robinson to serve. Cade Fry, what does Evanston need to do to get this one back on track?
Just keep working, keep communicating with each other, and great effort by keep giving great effort.
Dump set by Peterson after the serve from Natrona County. They misfire and go into the nets. Natrona County misfires on the near sideline. Looked like Hagar, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1 with Bailey Critchfield to serve.
Holt to check in for Stacia Barker.
That one barely brushes over the net. Overpass. Freeland's waiting for it. Taryn Holt, light hit, looking for room at the 10-foot stripe. Good dig by Robinson. Sent back over the net by Natrona County. Rigby passes to Peterson, who goes to Freeland. Left side, off of the Natrona County block. They dig it up. Right side attack. Hagar deflected up by Brown. And dump set by Peterson, trying to find the far sideline. Too strong. And Natrona jumps out and takes a 16-14 lead.
Something these Ladies Devils are really good at is their shot selection, when to kind of just lightly tap it over the net or when to put the hammer down. So that's a great shot selection by the girls.
Right now, it looks like they're double-checking the rotation of Evanston. Critchfield, Brown, and Freeland in the back row with Holt, Rigby, and Peterson in the front. The orange-jerseyed libero, Aaron Weeble, to serve for Natrona as the Phillies have a 2-point lead, 16-14. But Red Devils lead it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Weeble goes into the net, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Rigby checks out, Porter checks in, and it'll be Mackenzie Porter to serve. Set 2 brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. First touch, Hagar. Set right side attack from Salazar. Drop that one down in the near corner. And it's a 17-15 lead for Natrona. It'll be Anna Fink to serve for the Phillies. That one, a line drive at Critchfield center, back row. Porter, near side, Emily Freeland. That one does not find the near corner. And Natrona takes the lead by 3. Fink to serve again for the Phillies. Fink sends this one right at Critchfield. Back row, it's deflected towards the scorer's table for an ace. Natrona with a 19-15 lead Timeout. Tara Lawler will take it as well. Red Devils trail by 4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but lead it 1-0 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Red Devils lead it 1-0, but trail in set 2, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse, 19-15 here in the 2020 4A West Regional Semifinal. Winner will play the winner of Rock Springs and Star Valley at 4:30 for the region title. Loser will play at 3 o'clock against the loser for the 3rd place seed at state. Anna Fink to serve for Natrona County. And that one deflected out of bounds by Cambry Brown on the far sideline. And Natrona takes a 5-point lead. 20-15. Fink to serve again, a 4-0 run for Natrona. Evanston's got to kill it. First touch, Cambry Brown in the back row. Porter sets over to Taryn Holt. Light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe. Robinson has dialed that one in. Hagar with a heart attack. Nearly an overpass. Jumping up was Taryn Holt to send it over. And now that kept Natrona from launching an attack. They send it back to Evanston. Emily Freeland goes for the left sideline and gets it. It's an unsung play, but the fact that Taryn Holt just assisted that overpass over with a little bit more power kept Natrona from launching an attack. Served by Freeland, back row touch, right side. Hagar goes too long, and the Red Devils cut it to 3. 20-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Freeland takes a deep breath and sends it over the net. First touch, back row, Robinson. Right side attack, blocked by Evanston. Red Devils, no, they call the Red Devils in the net. It's 21-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, with Megan Hagar to serve from the near sideline. First touch, Critchfield in the back row. Peterson, jump set, Taryn Holt, off of the Natrona Valley block and across the back line. Red Devils trail 21-18 with Taryn Holt to serve. First touch deflected out of bounds. They're trying to catch it. It goes into the stands. It's an ace for Taryn Holt. 21-19. The senior, one of 2 starters that are seniors on this team. First touch, back row. Running set over to the right side attack. Holt digs it in the back row. Stacia Barker, light hit, deflected out of bounds into the far side stands, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Timeout called by Natrona County. Red Devils trying to come back to this one. They've cut the gap to 1. 21-20. We'll be right back in set 2 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 in My Local Radio.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Devils trail by 1 in set 2, but lead 1-0 here in set 2, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Taryn Holt serving a 3-0 run for the Red Devils. One timeout left for Natrona County, and that is it in this set. Served by Holt. First touch in Natrona County. Left side attack, Blom. Dig at the back row by Holt. Peterson can't track it down. It literally goes off of her fingertips and drops down on the Evanston side of the court. 22-20. It'll be Tamron Blom to serve for no. She tags out, and it'll send Ellie Weeble, who I don't think we've seen yet, to serve. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter passes to Stacia. She sends it over the net. Good dig by Weeble in the back corner. Light hit by Lane. Dig, Freeland. Stacia Barker, yes! Drops it down on the near sidelines, and the Red Devils keep it at 1. 22-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with Taylor Peterson to serve. Porter comes out, Rigby comes in. She'll join the Barkers on the front row with Critchfield, Peterson, and Freeland in the back row. Overpass to Mia Barker. Setting up Stacia Barker. Red Devils get called for a double hit. And it's 23-21 after the infraction by the Red Devils. And Quincy Morin to serve for the Phillies. First touch, Freeland in the back row. That one is deflected into the stands on the near side. Set point for Natrona County. Quincy Morin to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Great pass to Peterson. She jumps set. Stacia Barker deflected. No, it's kept alive and cleared over by Hagar. What a play. Left side, Mia Barker. Great dig at the 10-foot stripe. Set point for Natrona County. Diving Emily Freeland keeps it alive. Rigby passes to Critchfield, who clears it over the net. Set for the Phillies. Lane drops it down. Evanston gets the point. Evanston gets the point. They call Natrona County into the net. Red Devils make it 24-22, and now we'll see Mia Barker serve. First touch, Hagar into the net. Evanston takes away the set point, and it's 23-24. Timeout called by Natrona County. It's their final one, and we're going to keep it right here. Red Devils were down 20-15 at one point, and they have climbed back. They've taken away the set point. So now Evanston with a chance to really put the hurting on Natrona. Coming back, if you come back 5-0, that bodes well for the next set, like we saw in Thursday's match against Star Valley. But if you come back 5-0 and take a 2-0 lead, what does that do to your confidence?
You know, it just comes to show what hard work, passion, and heart does for a group of girls. I mean, we were down 5 at one point, and then we came back. So it just comes to show that teamwork, and they come together. They can, you know, just take that deep breath that they needed and then just get going.
It'll be Mia Barker to serve for the Red Devils. As Evanston trailed, you mentioned, by 5, but it's one thing to trail 10-5. It's a completely other thing to trail 20-15.
Yeah.
So trailing 5 late, and the Red Devils have come back on a charge. A 2-0 run. Mia Barker to serve for the Red Devils. Down by 1. No longer set point for Natrona County. First touch in the back row. Setting up a left side attack from Natrona. Deflected up by Peterson. That one out of bounds. And it is now set point. No, that was the set. That was the set. I got my scores mixed up. It is a win for Natrona, 25-23 in set 2. They've tied it up. We'll be right back with the third set after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by T-Bar S Body Shop. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call 307-789-2639. And by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium, home of the Evanston Red Devils and home of the 2020 4A West Regional Tournament, where semifinal action, where the Evanston Red Devils are tied with the Natrona County Phillies. Evanston won set 1, 25-15, but lose set 2, 25-23, so a squeaker of a set 2. We're into set 3, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. For all of the info on this important project, check out Facebook, Evanston Community Fieldhouse. And we talked about it during the break, Caden Fry and I. Caden is helping us out as part of a senior project. Caden, we saw Evanston do something similar to Star Valley, where they knew they were probably not going to come back and win that set, but they went on a run to kind of build some momentum for this next set. Do you think we're going to see a similar type of situation tonight?
Yeah, I agree that that's going to happen. I think, you know, your head coach, Tara Lawless, said, she said in the interview in the beginning in our pregame show, this is where you set the bar. I mean, you lose the first set. Not really losing, though. You're learning from this set. And that's how I look at it. So I think they learned from that set. Now they got to set that bar higher and take them away in the third set.
Quincy Morin will serve for the Phillies. That one, diving Bailey Critchfield, back row. Peterson sets to Stacia Barker, who just sends over the net. Left side attack from McComey, and that one goes off the Evanston block and down on the Evanston side. Natrona takes an early 1-0 lead. Serve again from Quincy Morin. First touch in the back row, Freeland. Peterson jump set, Stacia Barker goes off the block by Natrona. Evanston keeps it alive. Dump set by Rigby to send it over the net. Attack from Lane goes through the Evanston block and drops it down on the back line. 2-0. Natrona County here in set number 3. It's all knotted up at 1 set apiece. Served by Morin. First touch, Freeland in the back row. Mia passes to Stacia, who goes for the back line. A diving Hagar keeps alive. McComey passes it to her teammate, who slaps it over the net for Natrona. Peterson, left side, Mia Barker, off of the block and down on the back line. Red Devils take the points. Mia Barker, after getting the kill, will now get the serve. That one too long, too strong. And Natrona with a 3-1 lead here in set 3, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse.
Caitlin DeRue checks in for Mia Barker to join the back row with Bailey Critchfield and Emily Freeland.
Emily Robinson, the senior, serves for Natrona County. First touch, Critchfield back row. Peterson passes over to Freeland, left side, off the block of Natrona and down. Well, if Evanston needs to get some momentum, it needs to happen now. They are down by 3 to Natrona County in a rubber set. 1 set apiece for each of these squads. Evanston won the first set 25-15. Natrona squeaked out a 25-23 victory in set number 2. Right side, Stacia Barker deflected up. Good chase down by Ruby Salazar, sent over the net by Hagar. Dig by Critchfield in the back row. Left side, Emily Freeland for Evanston. Good dig by Natrona. Right side attack by Hagar. Overpass to Lane. They can't keep it alive. Evanston, yes, that is a 4 hits on Natrona. It was an overpass that Natrona could not return thanks to the great block in the front row by Evanston, and it's 4-2 Natrona with Bailey Critchfield to serve. First touch, libero back row, right side hit by Hagar, diving dig by Peterson, back row around the 10-foot stripe. Left side, Emily Freeland under hits it, and it goes into the net. 5-2 Natrona. Aaron Weeble, the orange jersey libero, to serve for Natrona County. Diving dig at Critchfield, kept alive by Peterson and sent over the net by Holt. What a play. McComey with a hard hit, and that's dug up by Critchfield, back row. Freeland sends it over the net, and Hagar passes right side to Salazar. Dig in the back row, kept alive by Peterson as she had to make a diving attempt to keep it there, but it goes off her hand and onto the hardwood. Natrona with a 6-2 lead. Aaron Weeble to serve again for the Phillies. First touch, back row, Giroux. Holt passes to Freeland, left side attack, deflected up. Salazar passes to Hagar. That one a great dig by Giroux, back row. Freeland, attack, blocked by Natrona and down on the Evanston side of the court. Salazar in on the block, and it's 7-2, Natrona. Aaron Weeble to serve for the Phillies. First touch, Giroux, back row. Peterson passes to Freeland, left side. She can't clear the net on the third hit. 8-2. Natrona leads by 6. Evanston in a bit of a tailspin right now. 4-0 run for Natrona. Aaron Weeble to serve. First touch, Giroux, back row. Peterson jump set. Freeland goes off of the block by Natrona, kept alive by the Red Devils. Rigby over the net. Battle at the net is going to be won by Natrona. They say Evanston's into the net again. Natrona with a 9-2 lead. 5-0 run. Timeout called by Tara Lawler. Red Devils trail by 7 in set 3, brought to you by the Community Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Red Devils trail 9-2 in set 3, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse, but it is all lined up, tied up at one set apiece. Red Devils win the first set 25-15. Natrona Valley squeaks out a 25-23 set 2 win. But Natrona on a run, 5-0 on the serving of libero Aaron Weeble, who wears the orange jersey to differentiate herself between her black jersey teammates. Peterson to Taryn Holt, goes off of the block from Natrona, kept alive by Robinson. Hagar tries to get it over the net, dug by Rigby. Freeland, left side, light hit shot selection. Weeble keeps it alive. Hagar goes for the left side attack, great dig by Critchfield, back row. Freeland sends it over, and now Natrona with another attack from Hagar, another dig by Giroux. Rigby goes out of bounds to track it down, cleared over the net, back row by Critchfield. Attack from Blom, drops that one down in the far corner, and it's 10-2 Natrona County. They have come out of nowhere to dominate this third set. Evanston looked like they were building momentum in that last set as they came back all the way. As it'll be a dig in the back row by Critchfield. Giroux sends it over the net. Setting up an attack right side by Hagar. That one, Peterson, Coach Peterson is livid. That one looked like it could have gone either way, and they're giving the point to Natrona. 11-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Critchfield in the back row. Taylor Peterson goes to Emily Freeland, off the block and out of bounds, and the run finally ends at 7. When I say Peterson was livid with that call, I'm talking about Coach Peterson, not his daughter, Taylor. Coach Peterson was arguing that was outside, but nonetheless, it's a point for Natrona. Evanston does get the next point, and they will get a serve from Porter. Into the net, Evanston trails 12-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Natrona making them pay for every mistake they're making. Anna Fink to serve for the Phillies. The good news is, win or lose this game, we are going to state next week. It's all about trying to get a Western Conference title. Porter setting up Holt, blocked by Natrona. Right side, Emily Freeland dropped that one down on the near sideline. And the Red Devils get the point, and they'll get a serve from Emily Freeland. It's time to get serious if you're Evanston. Down by 8, 12-4. Still plenty of time in this third set. That one deflected up and out of bounds. Weeble barely gets it back in. Robinson has to bop it over the net from the back row. Porter passes to Mia Barker, right side, off of the block of Natrona and down on their side. Red Devils take the point, 12-5. Freeland to serve again. First touch in the back row by Hagar. Sent back over the net by Natrona. Porter passes to Critchfield. Freeland wants it. Diving dig by Robinson sends it over the net to Evanston. Porter jump set. Taryn Holt goes to, yes, it's deflected out of bounds. It went too far, but they're saying that Natrona touched it. And the Red Devils on a 3-0 run, 12-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Freeland takes a deep breath and tries to keep this run going. That one too long, too strong, and the run will end at 3. 13-6 Natrona. Robinson checks out, and Megan Hagar will serve for the Phillies. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter passes to Freeland. She's looking for somewhere to go. Hagar deflects that one up. Right side attack from McComey, deflected up by Porter. Left side, Mia Barker deflected up Comey. Attack from Blom, blocked by Evanston. Mia Barker and Taryn Holt puts it down on the Natrona side of the court, and the Red Devils trail by 6. 13-7. Taryn Holt to serve. They need a run, and they need it from her now. Serve by Holt. First touch, nearly an overpass. Attack from McComey. It's a light hit. Diving dig by Freeland keeps it alive. Left side, Mia Barker blocked. A solo block by Natalie Yeager on the far side. Makes it 14-7 Natrona. In set 3, it's all knotted up at 1 set apiece. Ellie Weeble to serve for Natrona. It's a light serve at Critchfield, near side back row. Porter passes left side. Stacia Barker down on the back line, and the Red Devils get the point and the serve back. It was a big 7-0 run that put Natrona up, and now Evanston has to counter with a run of their own. They trail by 6. Peterson to serve. First touch, Weeble back row. Pass to Hagar in the back row, sends it over the net. Left side attack, Mia Barker looking for the back line, yes! Coach Tara Lawler is ecstatic with that play. She throws her clipboard down, puts a foot on the court, and points at Mia Barker. 14-9, Red Devils trail by 5. That one, first touch, Hagar in the back row. McComey goes back to Hagar. Great dig in the back row by Critchfield. Diving dig by Mia Barker to keep it alive and send it over the net. Attack by Lane, that one too long. She tried to find room on the near sideline, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 4. Taylor Peterson to serve. Timeout called by Natrona County. The Red Devils on the march. They trail by 4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think
summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Here we go. Red Devils on a 3-0 run have cut the gap to 4. It is now 14-10 lead for Natrona County. Taylor Peterson to serve. Looking for the ace in the back line, dropped it down!
And she got it.
It's an ace for Taylor Peterson. And the Red Devils cut the gap to 3. Peterson to serve again. First touch, Hagar, back row. Setting up an attack, right side by McComey. Too long! Too long on the back line, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 2. A 5-0 run.
You know, this just comes to show what hard work and effort will do and heart and passion for a sport.
Peterson to serve again. It's all tied up at 1 set apiece. First touch, nearly an overpass. Lane gets an attack. It's a light hit. Rigby digs in the 10-foot stripe. Peterson passes to Mia Barker. That one a diving dig by Weevil, keeps it alive. Left side by McComb, blocked by Evanston. The Barkers, that's Stacia Barker and Abby Rigby with the block. And the Red Devils on a 6-0 run, trail by 1. 14-13 Natrona, but the Red Devils surging. First touch, nearly an overpass. It drops the net. It drops in front of the net. And the Red Devils take a 14-14 tie. It's a 7-0 run for Evanston. Peterson to serve again. Deflected up by McComb. Right side attack from Natrona. Great dig in the back row by Peterson. It touches the ceiling and drops down on the Evanston side of the court. But the damage is done. Evanston has come back down big. We'll see if they can keep this momentum. 15-14 Natrona. Served by Natrona. First dig is Critchfield. Left side, Stacia Barker looking for the 10-foot strike. Great dig by McComey. Back set over to Salazar off the net and down on the Natrona side. 15-15. And now Mia Barker to serve. The junior looking for an ace, dug by Hagar. Chances are that kept it in. Light attack from Natrona County. Left side, Emily Freeland. Yes, ma'am! Down on the 10-foot stripe, and the Evanston Red Devils with their first lead of the set. 16-15. Mia Barker to serve again. First touch, Hagar, back row. Sets to Salazar, goes too long on the far side, and the Red Devils with a 2-point lead. Timeout called. We're going to keep it here. The Red Devils have come back charging. They were down somewhere around the 11 to 3 range.
Yeah.
And they have come back and taken a 17-15 lead here in set 3, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. It's all knotted up at 1 set apiece. The winner of this one's going to have all the momentum going into that 4th set.
Yeah, and I can't stress it enough. You say they were down 11-3 or whatever it was. Almost in double digits we were down, and we just came back. And it comes to show, what hard work and a passion for a sport will do for you.
Trying to look at the history here. The set log, there we are. They were down 11-2 at one point. And Evanston has come back and taken a 2-point lead. They were down 11-2, and now they lead 17-15 on a 3-0 run on the back of the serving of junior Mia Barker. Served by Mia Barker, first touch Salazar, back row. Set right side attack, and Mia bops it up in the back row. Peterson goes to Stacia, dead center, looking for the back line, kept alive by McComey. Attack by Hagar, dig in the back row by Barker. Left side, Emily Freeland off of the Natrona block, kept alive in the back row. Here comes the dig, attack by Lane, And now Emily Freeland just puts it over the net. Great volley. Left side attack by Natrona off of the antenna. No, they're saying it's off of the top of the net. Off of the top of the net. And Natrona with a 17-16 score. Red Devils lead. It'll be a serve by Emily Robinson for the Phillies. Red Devils lead by 1, 17-16. First touch, Brown in the back row. Peterson passes to Stacia on the right side. Blocked by Natrona, but they couldn't get it over the net. Red Devils with an 18-16 lead. Bailey Critchfield to serve. Go ahead.
Taryn Holt comes in for Stacia Barker.
Serve by Critchfield. First touch, Weeble in the back row. Setting up an attack from Hagar, left side. Great defense by Brown in the far side back. Freeland dump sets over, looking for the back line, kept alive by Robinson. Lane with the attack, deflected out of bounds, kept alive by Critchfield. It cleared over the net from the back row. Oh my goodness, a block. Lane goes for the attack and blocked by Evanston. Red Devils with a 19-16 lead. That point looked dead to rights. Critchfield kept it alive, and somehow, some way, her teammate, I did not see the name, just puts it over the net. Critchfield with the serve. Weeble puts it down, and the Red Devils take a 20-16 lead on the ace by Critchfield. That dig,
wow,
that was amazing on that looked dead to rights.
Yeah.
99% of the time that drops, but somehow the dig got the pass over. Back-to-back aces by Critchfield on the far sideline. That was a beautifully placed ball. And the Red Devils playing their best volleyball of the match late in the third. 21-16 lead, tied at 1 set apiece. 3 sets in a row! 3 aces in a row! 22-16, 3 for Bailey Critchfield. Are those the only aces she has today?
They are the only aces she has today from my stats.
3 in a row for Critchfield. She goes for 4. That one bopped up by Hagar. Right side attack. Too long! 23-16. Red Devils 2 points away from taking a commanding 2-1 lead. They were down 11-2 at one point and have come back. They lead at 23-16. Critchfield to serve. First touch, Robinson in the back row. Setting up a lane attack. Back row dig by Peterson. Brown passes it to Freeland. Back to the net. Clears it out from the front row. Too long over the back line. And Natrona gets the point. 23-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1 set apiece. But you gotta wonder how Evanston has taken a psychological advantage being down. They had them down 11-2, and they've come back and taken a 23-17 lead. First touch, Brown in the back row after the Weeble serve. Peterson goes to Freeland, left side. Yes, ma'am! It goes off of a couple of Natrona County Phillies and out of bounds. Set point for Evanston here in the semifinals.
Your junior Kenzie Porter checks in for Abby Rigby to serve.
Serve by Porter is deflected up and towards the far side. Right side attack, off at the top of the net. It's over. Set 3 is over, and the Red Devils win it 25-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The return from Natrona County bounced off the top of the net, and that was all she wrote. The Red Devils take set number 3, 25-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and now lead it 2-1. Going into set 4, brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends.
When you're looking looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you're down 11-2 in a third set, you start calling for the lifeboats, not this Evanston Red Devil team. Down 11-2, and they come back and win it 25-17. That's I got to do the math. That's a 23-6 run to close out the set. And the Red Devils with a 2-1 lead. Caden Fry, the Red Devils definitely have the psychological advantage. How do they make the rest of this come true and take it down in 4 and get ready for a regional championship game?
You know, just keep the momentum they had. I mean, maybe we didn't have it as much as we wanted to in the third set, but after things started going our way, we started getting the ball over, and we started working more together, you know. That's when we got our momentum, and you can see that. We went from 11-2 to winning 25-17. So it just comes to show that hard work and passion can really change the name of the game.
So 11-2, that tells you a 23-6 run to end that set and come back and win it. Dominating performance by the Red Devils late in that one.
That just blows my mind.
That's the type of things that you see top flight teams in this state. That's what you see winners do.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're down big and they refuse to lay down, and then they win big.
Yeah.
Taylor Peterson to serve for the Red Devils. First touch back row by Salazar. Lane with an attack, deflected up Critchfield, back row. Peterson pass left side, Mia Barker, yes! That goes off of a Philly and drops down on the back line. Red Devils take a 1-0 lead. The energy is all with Evanston right now, and you can feel it in the building. Peterson with the serve. Salazar passes, dump set, return by Stacia Barker. She said, get that out of here. Another attack by Salazar. This time she goes off of Stacia and Mia Barker, and it drops down on the Evanston side of the court, and it's 1-1. Serve by Quincy Morin. First touch, Mia in the back row. Peterson sets over to Stacia, left side, looking for the back line, kept alive by Hagar. Over to McComey, she'll launch an attack from the left. Critchfield dig back row, left side, Mia Barker. They're gonna call Evanston on 4 hits. Coach Peterson again out of his seat. Not happy with the call, and Natrona takes a 2-1 lead. But Red Devils lead it 2-1. Peterson sets over, left side. Stacia looking for the back line. That one tipped out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Natrona, and the Red Devils tied up at 2. Mia Barker to serve for Evanston. First touch by Hagar, back row. Setting up an attack by Lane. Yep. She gets it. 4 hits on Natrona. She tried to go for the attack. She didn't square it up right. So when it bounced off the net, she hit it again. That's the 4th hit. Mia Barker serves into the net, and it's a tie game, 3-3. Our 4th set brought to you by the Committee to Build Evanston Community Fieldhouse. For all the info on this important project, visit Facebook, Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Emily Robinson to serve for Natrona County. First touch, DeRue back row. Peterson sets Emily Freeland left side. That one deflected up by Weeble. They're chasing it out of bounds. 3rd hit is going to be a set over the net. Critchfield goes back to get it. Left side, Emily Freeland off of the block and off of Freeland and down. Natrona with a 4-3 lead. I think judging by Coach Lawler's reaction, she believed that return by Natrona was going out. As Emily Robinson serves way out of the square and into the Evanston student section off of the back line, and the Red Devils tied up. Bailey Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils, wearing the white jersey as she's the libero. Stacia Barker checked out for Taryn Holt. Dig in the back row by Weeble. Lane within attack off the Evanston block and down on the E logo, and Natrona with a 5-4 lead. This has kind of been the way things have gone. Natrona and Evanston go back and forth, then someone gets up big, and then Evanston kind of flushes it out. Serve by Weeble, received by DeRue. Jump set over to Freeland, and a dig by Robinson. Left side attack from Hagar, too long on the back line, and the Red Devils tied up again. 5-5.
Junior Mackenzie Porter checks in for Abby Rigby to serve for Mackenzie Porter.
Porter is just one of those players where you can insert and play her anywhere. As she sends one at the back corner, deflected up by Weeble. Right side attack by Blom. Great dig by Freeland at the 10-foot line to keep it alive. She'll get the third hit over the net, and now we'll see an attack from Blom. Light hit. Diving dig kept alive by Rigby. Sent back over by Porter. What a play there by Peterson. Left side, Freeland goes off the top of the net. Deflected high by Blom. Right side attack from Hagar, and now here comes the Red Devils with an attack of their own. Dump set by Holt, kept alive by Weeble. Sent back over by Salazar, and DeRue in the back row. Passes to Porter. Jump set to Freeland, looking for a light hit selection. Deflected up by Natrona. Hagar slaps it over the net. Diving dig by DeRue, back row to keep it alive. Pushed back over the net by Freeland. Left side attack. Hagar deflected out of bounds into the student section by Porter, and that great volley ends in a Natrona point, 6-5. Anna Fink to serve for Natrona County. They currently lead 6-5, but the Red Devils lead it 2-1. Here in set 4, brought to you by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Freeland with a dig in the back row, but it kind of goes into no man's land and drops down on the hardwood. An ace for Natrona County. They take it 7-5. Anna Fink, the senior, to serve. First touch, DeRue back row. Porter with a great pass over to Freeland. She tries to go across court from the near side. Great dig. McComb's attack from Natrona County goes into the net, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1.
Maya Barker to come in for the Lady Devils. Caitlin DeRue takes a seat.
Emily Freeland to serve. She's had a great day at the serving line. It'll be a slap over by Hagar. Solo block. Taryn Holt down on the Natrona County side. Taryn Holt went up and smacked that one down. Freeland to serve again. First touch, back row, Hagar. Setting up an attack off the Evanston block and out of bounds. Good attack there from Tamarin Blom. And Natrona with an 8-7 lead. Seems like Evanston's mode is just to kind of let them get their runs, and then they go on a run to kind of end it, as what we saw when they were down 11-2. Diving dig by Critchfield into the stands. It's an ace for Natrona, 9-7. Megan Hagar to serve again for Natrona County. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter passes to Freeland, who steps on the 10-foot line and pushes it over the net. Right side attack from McComey, blocked by Holt and Peterson. Taryn Holt has been active defensively in this one, and she'll go back to serve. Evanston with their best line on the court. You got the Barkers joined by Peterson in the front row. Holt, Freeland, and Porter in the back. No, they're going to call that a tip. They call it a deflection out of bounds on Evanston after the attack by Blom. And Natrona takes a 10-8 lead.
Not even close.
Served by Weevil. Kevin Callis, all of Evanston just heard your displeasure with that play. Weeble with the serve. First touch, Critchfield in the back row. Freeland sends it over the net. And now an attack from Salazar. She goes into the net. Red Devils get the point and the ball back. Peterson to serve for the Red Devils.
Your junior Abby Rigby to check in for the Lady Devils.
Taylor Peterson. That one, oh, it hits. It hit. Did that hit Stacia Barker's hand?
It did.
She had her hands up to prepare for the block, and the serve hit Stacia Barker's hand, and they give it to Natrona. That I've never seen before. Quincy Morin to serve for Natrona County. First touch, Freeland back row. Peterson over to Stacia, goes off the block. It's Salazar and Lane for Natrona, and it's 12-9 lead for the Phillies. Evanston leads 2-0. Timeout called by Coach Lawler. We'll be right back as Natrona leads it by 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Natrona County leads in set 4, 12-9, but the Red Devils lead 2-1 in this best-of-5 semifinal in the 2024 A West Regional Tournament. ELAN OLLIFF and Caden Fry bringing you the action live from Red Devil Gymnasium as Quincy Morin serves. First touch, back row, Evanston, left side. Stacia Barker drops it down on the back line, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 2. 12-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and Mia Barker to serve. Barker sends it at the back row, dead center. Set right side lane, good dig in the back by Mia. Dump set by Peterson, looking for the back corner, kept alive by Weeble. Sent over by Natrona. Left side attack, Emily Freeland, light hit at the back corner, dug by Weeble. Left side, McComey, great dig in the back row by Critchfield. Freeland with another attack, trying to go across court from the far side. Looks like there's a battle at the net. Yes! Double hit by Natrona. They got the same colors as Rock Springs.
Yeah.
By Natrona, and it's a 1-point lead for the Phillies. Nearly an underpass. Great defense there, or great passing by Natrona, gets it over the net. Stacia Barker looking for the 10-foot stripe. Dump set, too long! Woo! Dump set by Quincy Morin. It's too long, and the Red Devils tie it up again.
That was a great move by Bailey Critchfield. She followed the volleyball to the line and watched it go out.
Mia Barker serves. That one nearly an overpass. Lane with a light attack, kept alive by Rigby. Peterson passes to Freeland, goes off of the Natrona Valley block, and now McComb will get an attack off. Peterson passes to Freeland left side, off of the block and down on the 10-foot stripe of Natrona County. 13-12 Red Devils. Mia Barker to serve again for Evanston. That one barely clears the top of the net. Attacked by Lane, blocked by Stacia Barker, but it does not get over the net. 13-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board.
Your senior Cambry Brown checks in for your junior Mia Barker.
Emily Robinson to serve for Natrona County. First touch, Freeland in the back row, far side. Great pass by Peterson, goes back to Emily, dug at the 10-foot line, and Lane has no choice but to send it back over. Stacia with the attack, drop that one down on the back line. No, they said it's out. They said it's out. That is a close call. And Natrona picks up the points. Served by Robinson. First touch, Cambry Brown. Overpass at the net. Peterson was not set, and she sends it down on the Evanston side on the far sideline. 15-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Emily Robinson. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson passes to Stacia, right side, deflected out of bounds and down. A bunch of diving dig attempts by Natrona, but it eventually does drop down after they touch it. And the Red Devils claw within one, 15-14.
Your senior Taryn Holt checks in for Stacia Barker.
Bailey Critchfield, who had 3 serves in a row in one standing during the last set to serve. Natrona sends it right back, setting up an Emily Freeland attack. That one blocked. Lane with the attack. Great dig by Critchfield in the back row. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the back line. Robinson bops it up. Right side attack from Hagar, blocked by Evanston, kept alive by Rigby, who sends it over the net. Another attack by Hagar, falling to the ground. Critchfield dig it up. Left side, Emily Freeland. They want a lift. They're not going to get it. Return by Natrona County. Peterson goes left side. Emily Freeland off the block, kept alive by Evanston, but it is out of bounds. (16-14) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Excuse me, that's not an appropriate time to laugh. I just heard someone say something that was pretty funny. And now we'll see Erin Wiebel serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson goes to left side, Emily Freeland. Looking for a smart shot selection, and now Evanston gets the lift call against Natrona. And the Red Devils cut the gap to 1, 16-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston with 1 timeout remaining, Natrona County with 2, as the junior Mackenzie Porter will serve. First touch, back row for Natrona. Here comes the attack from Salazar off the Evanston block and down on the Red Devils' 10-foot stripe. And it is 17-15. Anna Fink to serve for the Phillies. Red Devils trail by 2. First touch, Cambry Brown in the back row. Peterson with a good pass to Freeland, who sends it over the net. Setting up an attack, right side. Hagar can't get it over the net, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1 yet again. Freeland to serve. Evanston needs a run from her to put them out in front to give them some breathing room. Cambry Brown checks out, and it looked like Mia Barker checked in.
Yep, your junior Mia Barker.
Freeland serves. That one is going to be an ace. It goes off of Wiebel in the back row and drops to the hardwood, 17-17. Emily Freeland with another ace. Timeout called by Natrona. We'll take it as well. Red Devils and Phillies tied here in set 4, but the Evanston leads 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Evanston has tied it up 17-17 in set 4, but they lead it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. In set 4, brought to you by the committee to build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Get all the info on this important project at Facebook, Evanston Community Fieldhouse. Emily Freeland to serve on a 2-0 run. The Red Devils have tied it up. Freeland with the serve. First touch by Wiebel, back row. Setting up an attack to McComb, blocked by Evanston, down and out of bounds. Evanston gets the block from Holton Peterson, and the Red Devils take an 18-17 lead. Emily Freeland to serve. First touch, back row, Hagar. Setting up an attack from Hagar. She can't clear the net. Red Devils 19-17. Set 4, they lead it 2-1. 4-0 run for Emily Freeland. Another line drive serve at the back row. Almost an overpass attack from Blum. Evanston into the net. 18 points for Natrona, 19 for Evanston. It'll be Megan Hagar to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row, going out of bounds to get it is Mia Barker far side. Holt clears it out, great defense by Evanston. Here comes an attack, right side, blocked by Evanston, and the Red Devils called in the net again. 19-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Megan Hagar to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter passes to Holt, right side, looking for the back line, dug by Blum. She sends an attack down at the back row, and they're gonna call it in the back line for Natrona, 20-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It may not be the call people like, but it did look like it was the correct call. Served by Megan Hagar. Into the net, Red Devils take the point in the serve back, and Taryn Holt to serve.
To join Taryn Holt in the back row is Kenzie Porter, Emily Freeland.
Holt serves, first touch by Weeble. It's lightly hit over the net. Holt digs it. Porter, Mia Barker off the block, kept alive by Taryn Holt in the back row. Porter goes to Freeland, left side, into the nets. Natrona with a 21-20 lead. Natrona trying to send it to a fifth and deciding set. Evanston trying to punch their ticket for the regional final. Ellie Weeble to serve for the Phillies. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter passes to Barker, left side. That one deflected out of bounds on the back line, and the Red Devils tied up at 21. Taylor Peterson to serve.
Your junior Abby Rigby to check in for your junior Kenzie Porter.
She joins the Barkers in the front row. Freeland and Critchfield join Peterson in the back. First touch is nearly an overpass, out of bounds, and the third pass barely clears the net. Peterson setting up Stacia. That one deflected up by Hagar. Weeble runs up and makes it. McComb slaps it over the net. Diving dig by Critchfield. Stacia passes to Freeland, who gets it over the net. Good attack by Lane off of Evanston and out of bounds. 22-21. Quincy Morin to serve for Natrona. Evanston's got to get the point and the serve back, and they got to do it now. Morin. First touch, Freeland, back row. Peterson. Stacia, left side. Drop that one down on the back line. Red Devils do get the point and the serve back. 22-all for Mia Barker to serve. They just need 3 more. That one deflected high by Weeble. Lane with an attack. Blocked by Evanston. No, they say it's out of bounds. Natrona with a 23-22 lead. Mia Barker comes out. Caitlin DeRue comes in. Emily Robinson to serve. First touch, back row. Freeland kept alive by Critchfield, but the third hit won't clear the net. Set points for Natrona County. Timeout taken by Coach Lawler. We're going to keep it right here. Evanston in the third set was down 11-2. They came back, won that one 25-17. But now, when Evanston had the psychological advantage, Natrona County has not given up, and now they stand 1 point away from sending this to a fifth and deciding set. Caden Fry, in this situation, who has the psychological advantage right now?
I mean, I'm not going to go against my Red Devils, and I'll never do that. So I always think it's the Red Devils, but, I mean, your second set, you have to learn from that. And I think you learn from every set, whether you win it, whether you lose it in the book. But I think you learn from every set, and you got to take something from every set. And Maybe we've lost a little bit of momentum here and there because some calls haven't went our way, but we just got to keep that momentum all the time.
It's 24 points for Natrona County, 22 for Evanston. It's going to be the first of a few set points for Natrona County. It'll be Emily Robinson to serve. Evanston's got to get it back now. Robinson, line drive serve, first touch, Critchfield, back row. Peterson setting up Stacia, right side, off of the Natrona County block. Weeble with the dig. Setting up an attack, right side. Hagar deflected off of Evanston and into the stands. Natrona forces a fifth and deciding set. Evanston falls in set number 4, 25-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now we will have a fifth and deciding set to decide who will be moving on to the regional title game and who's going to be playing for third place. We'll be right back with an exciting set 5 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by Jen's Life Photography. Local photography, whether it's family portraits or senior pictures, capture the moment with Jen's Life Photography. An Evanston local with a Utah number, 801-289-6161. And by Freeway Tire. With a friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service, and great prices come together. Call Freeway Tire at 307-789-8632.
We got a good one here, the Red Devils and the Phillies. Into set 5 we go. It's a race to 15 to decide who will be moving on to the 2020 4A West region title game against the winner of Rock Springs and Star Valley. That match will be played at 4:30 p.m. approximately, while the loser will play for the third place seed in the West at 3 o'clock. Evanston won set 1, 25-15, lost set 2, 25-23. Won set 3, 25-17, and lost set 4, 25-22. So Evanston, when they win the sets, they've been going out big, but Natrona County is squeaking out these sets and staying alive. We'll see who serves first in this one. As right now on the court for the Red Devils, Stacia Parker, Abby Rigby, Emily Freeland, Taryn Holtz, Taylor Peterson, and Mia Barker. Bailey Critchfield stands on the side as she'll trade out Taryn Holtz. And Mia Barker goes back to serve first. It's a race to 15, so you got to get hot, and you got to get hot quick. Served by Mia Barker. That one deflected up by Hagar. On the third hit, Hagar barely clears it out as Evanston served a knuckleball serve. Left side, Emily Freeland. Yes! Off of Weeble and into the stands on the far side. Red Devils with a 1-0 lead.
And that's a way to start with some momentum for the girls.
They need to start with that momentum because it's only to 15. Served by Mia Barker. That one's going to be an ace. It's off of 2 Phillies and out of bounds along the back line. And the Red Devils with a 2-0 lead. Served by Mia again. Deflected up by Hagar. Right side lane, blocked by Evanston. Deflected out of bounds by Natrona County. 3-0 lead for the Red Devils. If you can go on a 5-0 run, you're a third of the way there. Timeout already called by Natrona County. We will take it as well. Red Devils lead 3-0 here in set 5 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
On the back of Mia Barker, the Red Devils have a 3-0 lead here in set number 5. Red Devils won set 1. Natrona won set 2. Evanston won set 3. Natrona won set 4. Right side push attack. That one looked like it was going long, but kept alive by Mia Barker. Emily Freeland looking for room at the 10-foot line. Kept alive by Salazar. Diving dig by Peterson after the lane attack. Smart hit by Freeland. Overpass. Great attack there from the Phillies. Battle at the net. Won by Evanston as they send it back over the net. Attack from Lane. Great dig by Peterson, but she deflects it out of bounds. It's a race to 15, so that 3-0 run does help Evanston more than you could think. As we'll see a serve now from Quincy Morin. First touch, Freeland back row. Good pass to Peterson, left side back to Emily. Drops it down on the back line. Red Devils take a 4-1 lead. Critchfield to serve. We could use 3 aces in a row again.
Absolutely.
Served by Critchfield. First touch, Hagar in the back row. Lane with the attack, blocked by Evanston, but they can't keep it inbounds. Natrona cuts the gap to 2, and now we'll see Emily Robinson, the senior, to serve for Natrona. First touch, Drew in the back row. Pass to Peterson, goes Freeland, left side. Blocked by Natrona. Lane and Salazar, and it's a 1-point lead for Evanston. 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robinson to serve. First touch, Drew in the back row. Peterson with the light hit, and she can't clear it. It hits the hardwood. 4-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. It's a race to 15, so that 3-0 run was big, but now Natrona has responded with a 3-0 run of their own. Freeland with the first touch of the serve. Right side, Abby Rigby tried to drop it down on the far sideline, but it's too long, and Natrona takes their first lead. 5-4, they're a third of the way there. Robinson to serve again. First touch to Rue, back row. Peterson passes left side. Emily Freeland, yes! Far sideline, it is tied up. 5-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coach McNamee was not happy with that call, saying it was not in, but it looked in from up here. Porter with the serve. That one's going to be almost an ace. Somehow, some way, Natrona County clears it up. Dump set by Holt, looking for the back row. Dig by McNamee. Right side attack by Salazar. Blocked by Evanston. Holt and Freeland. Red Devils take a 6-5 lead. Porter to serve. That one at the back row, deflected up by Robinson. Right side attack, Hagar dropped that one down in the back row between Daru and Critchfield. And it's 6-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Aaron Weeble to serve, the libero for Natrona. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter, right side, Freeland, dropped that one down at the 10-foot line, far side. And the Red Devils regain the lead, 7-6. Freeland to serve for the Red Devils after the kill. First touch, Robinson. Setting up an attack from Salazar. That one too long. No, they're saying it was tipped out. They're saying it was tipped out. They're saying it was a touch. And Natrona has tied it up. The Boo Birds raiding down. Timeout called by Evanston. Red Devils and Natrona tied in a race to 15 here in set 5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on the first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils and Phillies tied at 7 apiece and 1 set apiece as we are in set 5. It's a race to 15. One team is going to get to the halfway point before the other. Tied at 7, and it'll be a serve from Anna Fink for Natrona. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter passes to Freeland, looking for the kill. Bounces that one off the top of the net. Good dig by Robinson. Right side attack, Salazar, and that one dropped down on the far sideline. It looked like it was going out, but it did drop inside the square. And Natrona with an 8-7 lead. Anna Fink to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter jump set, right side, Holt, who had to make some corrections to get it over the net. Slapped back over by Weeble. Porter in the back row with a dig. Critchfield passes to Mia Barker, looking for the 10-foot strike, finds it! 8-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. No one has taken any ground from the other here in this 5th set. And number 15, Taryn Holt to serve. First touch by Robinson, back row for Natrona. McComb with the block, and that one looked like it was off of Evanston, head out of bounds, but it drops down on the far sideline. Natrona with a 9-8 lead. Megan Hagar to serve. First touch, Mia Bark in the back row, nearly an overpass. And Evanston says that Natrona was in the net. They're not going to get the call. And it's 10-8, Natrona. Megan Hagar to serve. First touch, Mia Barker deflected out of bounds, kept alive by Critchfield. Freeland calls everyone off and sends it over the net. Setting up an attack, right side from McComey. That one too long. They're saying it was touched. They're saying it was touched. And Natrona takes an 11-8 lead. Timeout called by Tara Lawler. Red Devils trail by 3. We're going to keep it right here. Evanston won the first set 25-17. Lost the second set 25-23. Won the third set 25-17. And the fourth set was a 25-22 victory for Natrona. Give us a stat rundown really quick, if you would, Caden Pride.
Looks like our top leading kills is Taryn Holt coming in, then Emily Freeland, and then Stacia Barker are our top 3 in kills. Our blocks are top in blocks are Taryn Holt and Stacia Barker, and then for our aces, you have Emily Freeland and Bailey Critchfield with 3.
So that is how things look right now. And the Red Devils trail by 3, 8-11. A 3-0 run by Natrona County on the serving of Megan Hagar has put Natrona County in a position to put themselves in the 4A region title game. Hagar with the serve. That one deflected out of bounds by Mia Barker. 12-8, Red Devils trail by 4. All the momentum right now with Natrona County. Megan Hagar to serve. First touch, Freeland in the back row. Porter passes to Stacia Barker. She sends it over the net. And now an attack, right side, deflected up. It's an overpass by Freeland. Left side attack, McComey, blocked by Evanston. No! Blocked by Evanston, and it touches a Red Devil player's knee before it hits the ground. and Natrona with a 13-8 lead. Megan Hagar to serve. Out. No doubt about it. Red Devils trail by 4. Taylor Peterson to serve. It's 2 points away for Natrona County. Taylor takes a deep breath, sends a line drive, deflected up by McComey. Cleared over the net by Blom. Back row dig, Critchfield. Peterson, Stacia off of the block, sent back over by Blom for Natrona. Peterson setting up left side. Mia Barker trying to find the back line, kept alive by Hagar. Blom with the light hit, diving dig by Freeland. It's out of bounds. Is it over the net? It is. What a play by Taylor Peterson. Attack right side, deflected up by Freeland. Dump set by Stacia. Right side attack from McComey, kept alive back row by Freeland. Peterson, Mia Barker right side, deflected out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 3. I will pass out when this game is over.
No kidding, man. That's great teamwork by the Lady Devils here.
13-10, Natrona County, but Evanston trying to crawl back into it. Served by Peterson. That's an ace! Deflected into the stands on the near side. 13-11. Ace by Peterson. Timeout called by Natrona. We're going to keep it right here. Evanston trailed by 4. They trail by 2. And Natrona right now 2 points away from punching their ticket for the title game of the 4A West region, but Evanston trying to climb back in. 13-11 here in set 5. First set won by Evanston 25-15. Second set won by Natrona 25-15. Or sorry, 25-23. Thank you. Third set won by Evanston 25-17. And the fourth set won by Natrona 25-22. This is going to go all the way down to the wire. It's 13-11, Natrona in a race to 15 in the fifth and deciding set. Red Devils and the Phillies have given us a great matchup. You would think they're both playing as if their playoff lives are at stake, when the fact of the matter is both of them are going to Casper. They both badly deserve to be in this 4A West region title game. Peterson to serve for the Red Devils. Evanston trail 13-11, but the Red Devils on a bit of a run. That one out on the far line, and it's match points for Natrona. It'll be Ellie Wiebel, the senior, to serve. She comes in for Blom, who has been great today. First touch, Freeland in the back row. Peterson sets up left side, Stacia Barker. That one at the diving dig by Hagar, slapped over the net. That one is off of Freeland and out of bounds. Natrona wins. Natrona wins the fifth set, 15-11. Evanston falls in 5 sets and will have to settle for the third place game later on today. Wow, what a match. Natrona will play at 4:30. Evanston will play in the third place game at 3 o'clock. The Lady Red Devils lose for the first time here in Red Devil Gymnasium tonight. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show on a First Bingo Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
A yes vote for the Fieldhouse Initiative on November 3rd benefits Evanston, plus makes a huge difference in the lives of Evanston High School students. Teams won't have to practice in the snow. They can run on a track instead of through the halls, and with more space, practice times can be adjusted. A yes vote November 3rd gives Evanston a place to host tournaments and other special events that generate revenue for our economy. Vote yes for the Fieldhouse Initiative November 3rd.
Paid for by the Committee to Build the Evanston Community Fieldhouse.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Evanston Red Devils battled the Natrona County Phillies as tough as they could. But the final score is Natrona 3 sets, Evanston 2. Evanston will have to settle for playing in the third place game later on today at 3 o'clock. It's time for Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. Well, Evanston came out with a big gun, winning the first set 25-15. Then Natrona proved they would not give up. Kind of a sign of things to come, taking the second set 25-23. And then in the third set, Evanston was down by 11-2 and then went, get this, on a 23-6 run to take set number 3. But then Natrona would come back winning the set 25-22. And then Natrona would capture some momentum and win the final 5th set 15-11. And that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. That's Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our stat report and as well as a talk with Coach Tara Lawler on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
This First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by T-Bar S Body Shop. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call 307-789-2639. And by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Welcome back to the post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Caden Fry, why don't you give us your stat report?
Sounds good. First and foremost, I'd like to say great job in 5 sets, girls. You came out and you gave effort, and that's all that matters, and you had fun. But total-wise, for kills, we had, again, my stat report are not final and probably not correct, but for kills, I had 51 total. Blocks, I had 17, and then 11 aces. Our top leading in kills was Emily Freeland. Then it went Stacia Barker and Taryn Holt. And then for our blocks, you had Stacia Barker, Mia Barker, Emily Freeland, Taryn Holt, and Taylor Peterson. So really great 5 sets by these girls. I mean, they all came out, they all gave it their all, and just phenomenal by the girls. I mean, it's got to be hard to play in a game like that. But, I mean, some people could say, you didn't have calls go our way, but that's going to happen in games, and you just have to learn with it. And, we, on paper, lost some sets, but I think we learned from them sets, and that's what we mainly got to take out of these is, you always got to learn something from these sets, and that's how I always look at it.
Well, and no matter what happened in this game, the silver lining is we're going to state. We'll be in Casper
Absolutely.
a week from today, competing for a state title. We've punched our ticket for the dance. These games were to try to get us the best seed possible. Number 1, number 2 is not going to happen, but number 3 very much still in play. We have punched our ticket for Casper. We will compete for a state title. That's ultimately what matters in the big picture. Yes, it's a tough loss. Yes, it is a disappointing loss, but only as long as we let it become that. As long as we let this become either lessons or fuel for the fire. I tell you what, this Evanston Red Devils team, if they come out with energy and if they come out not happy with the way they performed, I feel bad for whoever they will be taking on in the next game, because they are going to bring everything they've got to get that number 3 seed.
And these girls should still be proud of themselves. I mean, they got the first seed in the Southwest Quadrant, and I mean, we're going to state, so they should still be proud of ourselves. Just learn from that game and move on to the next one.
Absolutely. And I mean, and the match they lost was a close one.
Yeah, I mean,
it came down to little itty-bitty things that really could go either way. So I don't think we read too much into this loss at all.
Absolutely not.
I think that Evanston Volleyball is still in a really, really good spot, and they're going to come back at 3 o'clock for the third-place game against the loser of Rock Springs Star Valley. That game is getting ready to start soon. Caden, just some impressions from this game.
I mean, you can see how much heart and passion these girls have for this game. I mean, you go back to the third set, they ended up winning it 25-17, but these girls were down 11-2 in that set. And it just comes to show that, when you put your heart to something, it can turn out great, because, they work together as a team, and it was just great to watch them. Everybody came out there and did their part, so very good to watch.
The Evanston Red Devils will be back in action at 3 o'clock. Pre-game will be around 2:40. They'll take on the loser of the Star Valley Rock Springs match that is about to start soon. Caden, this was a great one. I think we're in for another great one, whether we play Rock Springs or Star Valley for a 4th time. I will say you just feel like it might be written in the stars that we get Star Valley again.
And I think it is. I mean, if we play Star Valley the 4th time, I think it'd be great for the girls. I mean, they are our rival, so that'll be fun.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great matchup. We're going to take a break. We're going to give Coach Lawler a little bit more time to come up. If we don't hear from her, we understand she's got a big game to prepare for. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will for sure have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and My Local Radio.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall, prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankum. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankum the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankum. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
to the broadcast booth. The Evanston Red Devils fall to Natrona County 3-2 in a heartbreaker. Evanston wins set 1, 25-15. They lose set 2, 25-23. Win set 3, 25-17. And lose set 4, 25-22. And lose the fifth and deciding set 15-11. It's time for your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Dental Services. Dental services for the entire family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And a reminder to whoever wins that, you can pick up your reward, which is a gift certificate to the movie theater at Dr. McKay Frankum's office. I was asked to remind you guys of that, so there you go. Wow, it was a great game. I'm trying to think. I think I know who I'm going to go with, and we're going to give it to, I want to double check this. Yeah, we're going Bailey Critchfield. 3 aces in a row.
And they were in a row, and that was in the third set.
It was in that third set that was part of a 23-6 run by the Red Devils in that third set. So Bailey Critchfield's going to get it. Right now I'm trying to bring up scores from the east side of the state so we know what happened there. There we go. Laramie beats Thunder Basin 3-0. Kelly Walsh beats Cheyenne East 3-1. So right now, Evanston, the best they can do, they'll face either Laramie or Kelly Walsh in that first round. Natrona is going to take on the winner of Rock Springs, Star Valley. We get the loser. That will be at 3 o'clock. So right now, as it sits, if I was a betting man, I would say that Evanston, if we win, we're getting Kelly Walsh. If we lose the next game, we're getting Laramie in the first round.
Let's go back to the Dr. McKay Precision Play of the Game. Bailey Critchfield. That was in the third set when we were down 11-2. Is that what started us on our...
That got us going pretty good. I don't know if it started the run, but it was a big reason why. I mean, Critchfield, 3 aces in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, how often do you see that?
Yeah, that was great by her. Great work.
So Critchfield is your winner of the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Dental Services. Family dental work for the entire family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. That's going to do it for our broadcast in this first game. We'll be back later on this afternoon on behalf of our producer back in the studio, Val Cook, as well as my broadcast partner, Caden Fry. I'm Elan Off saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here at Red Devil Gymnasium this afternoon. Pre-game scheduled for around 2:40. First serve at 3 o'clock, Evanston in the third place game of the 2024 A West Regional Tournament. And I want to put this little caveat on there. Evanston missed state last year. They're going this year, and they're competing in the third place game. So great job by them. They'll take on the loser of Rock Springs, Star Valley. Again, that pregame scheduled to start around 2:40, first serve at 3 o'clock. Thank you so much. We'll see you then. Take care, and a happy Halloween.
You've been tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston High School Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum, Westar Printing, T-Bar S Body Shop, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Hoover Chiropractic, Mountain West Business Solutions, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Jen's Life Photography, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On in Casper, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear River Dental, Plains Tire, Uinta County School District Number 1, Elling Ford Brothers, and by Freeway Tire. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with Rich's Matthew Peterson, the Valley's Colin Holt, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. Biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio Sports on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils!
Go ahead and take them down. We're gonna spin their heads round